Hi, so let me do this. Oh, there we go. Hi, so today we're going to be talking a little bit about Magic the Gathering. It's my favorite card game, honestly. I was a little bit into like Yu-Gi-Oh when I was a kid. I mean, I had Pokemon cards, but I didn't start playing Magic until probably like 2 years ago. Probably shortly after I was getting into Dungeons and Dragons, I found out about Magic the Gathering. And then I found out a large part of the reason why I play it as often as I do is because of MTG Arena. Honestly, guys, it's free. It's literally, if you want a free game, that's pretty fun. This is it. But we're gonna go and we're gonna talk a little bit specifically about red mana. In Magic the Gathering, there are 5 colors. It's red, blue, green, white, and black, and each of them represent a different thing. White mana does lots of lifelink, life gain, and +1/+1 counters. Blue mana does lots of counter spells, lots of sorceries, and more of like spell effects. Black, there's lots of killing opponents' creatures, lots of sacrificing your own creatures for added value. Green, there's lots of ramp, so it means putting lots of lands out into play, lots of effects that trigger when lands come into play. Green's all about playing the big stompy boys. Alright, try to think if I'm missing anything else. Red, white, green, black, blue. Oh, what we're going to talk about today, red. Red is a deck, is a color. I like it a lot. I've been kind of playing a little more often with it. I used to not really play with it that often, but red is a color, part of the color wheel. It's known for hitting things fast and hard, so it's typically very low to the ground decks, things that don't cost a lot of mana, and you try to do as much damage as fast as possible with as many things out as possible. So I'm going to show you how my red deck, and we'll take a look into it. We'll actually take a look into it first. Okay? So this is my Brawl Deck. It's mono red. Inside this deck, I run my commander, Magda, Brazen Outlaw. So a lot of my stuff is dwarves. Other dwarves you control get +1/+0. When a dwarf you control becomes tapped, create a treasure token, sacrifice 5 treasures, search your library for an artifact or dragon card, put that card onto the battlefield, and shuffle. So lots of dwarves and dragons, and this as far as my creatures go. I run Blazing Volley, just do something to deal 1 damage. I like to do that in case I come across Scute Swarm, and then someone tries to make 100 Scute Swarms, it can just kind of wipe them all out. Claim the Firstborn, that's a great early play, especially if I'm trying to protect Magda. Someone put a blocker out, I can kind of get rid of that. Infuriate, another thing you use to protect my commander. Shock. Shock is great for like an early game too. Another thing that if someone's trying to block my commander, and if it's like early in, because typically I get my commander out very early, I can shock the opponent's creatures away to keep that. Shadow Spear is, I feel like honestly, Shadow Spear is auto-included in a lot of decks, because so many decks now run their commanders as gods, and it's like, okay, that indestructible thing is a pain in the butt. So Shadow Spear gives your creature +1/+1, trample, and lifelink. And then you can spend 1 mana, and your permanents your opponents control lose hexproof and indestructible. So basically, hexproof means that a permanent, you can't target them with spells or abilities. Indestructible says things can't be destroyed. Even if it's like damage, you can't destroy them through damage, or any spec that says destroy. So that's like, that makes that all go away. So some of the dwarves I run, Axguard Cavalry. He's not a dwarf, but he builds more dragons, so he's useful. Dual Strike for more of my spells. Fire Prophecy, these are some classic burn spells. And red also has lots of things called burn spells, which are just spells that do direct damage to creatures or opponents. And this is also a card draw too. I like it, so I can kind of fix my hand as well too. Inordinate Rage, more stuff to protect my commander. Raking Claws, more things to protect my commander actually. And honestly, I can make things pretty big, pretty fast, especially if I ramp appropriately and get my dragons out pretty quick. I can do that and suddenly have 5/5 or 6/6 dragon, sometimes even 7/7 dragon with like double strike. Yeah, that's pretty gross. So this is something that does... Oh, you can probably hear my wife's phone going off in the background. Alright. Scorching Dragonfire does more damage directly to the opponent. I also like the artwork for this being like dragon themed. There's a dragon in the background. 7 dwarves. 7 dwarves is solid. That's a great one to have. I'm actually going to try to add more 7 dwarves in. See what I can cut back on. Destroys creatures with flying pretty much and destroys artifact. Not a lot of creatures have more than 4 toughness, so it's kind of easy to do. Sizzling Barrage. That's a good one. Protects my commander. Feel the possibility. I might get rid of that one and add another 7 dwarves in. That's a good one too. So any stuff, like I said, stuff that has double strike, I can then put Unleash Fury in it and double the power of it. So suddenly that 6/6 now has, I mean, later on it'll have double strike and then Unleash Fury. So that 6/6 becomes 6/6 with double strike and then has double the power. It's now 12/12 with double strike. That's 24 damage. You pretty much kill your opponent. Sizzling Barrage. More dwarves. Vault Robbers. I'm also looking for things that I can tap without actually attacking. So that too is an effect. Ooh, there was a new dwarf that I wanted to add. This is great just because he has haste. Dwarven Hammer is great because I can use it to create some more dwarves. Gadrick is another great. He's another great great card to have. Seize the Spoils. Dwarven Reinforcements is fun because you make a bunch of dwarves. Leyline Tyrant. I might actually lose this one. Yeah, I like the death effect that it has. I'm gonna keep it. Torbrand is like an auto include in this deck. He's a dwarf noble that pumps up damage you do. That's like, duh. Terror of the Peaks is a very strong dragon. Whenever a creature comes into the battlefield, it deals damage to your opponent equal to the toughness of that creature. So you're just dealing damage repeatedly. Ember Cleave is a great enchantment or a great artifact to have. It is an insane sword that creature gets +1/+1, has double strike and trample, and it costs 1 last for each attacking creature. So realistically, I can probably get out sooner than what it says there. Volcanic Dragon. That's just something that has haste. So if something like if I can kill him that turn by having something 4/4 in the air, and there you go. Prophet of the Peak, another artifact creature that in a bind, you kind of like, it can cheat it out for 1 mana less, which is nice. Just some value. Hellkite Punisher, solid. This is fun too because it deals a lot of damage to creatures without that are not walls. So once again, this is something that will hose any deck that runs Skewed Swarm in it. I fucking hate Skewed Swarm. I love playing as Skewed Swarm, but Skewed Swarm is like the bane of my existence. Dwarven Mine creates... these are just some big boys that can play for cheaper, so that's why I wanted to include them. Dwarven Mine is a land that creates dwarves and mountains. So now that I'm 1 short, I want to look up... What was that dwarf card that I was looking for? I'm trying to remember what it was. Worst comes to worst, I'll add another 7 dwarves. Not collected. Fearless Liberator. Ooh, that's actually good because I can create more dwarves with that. Probably Fearless Liberator, but let me just double check. Oh wait, was it this? Every cast a copy of instant source. Okay, charged it. Yeah, that was it. I might actually switch something out here for... I'm gonna get rid of Leyline Tyrant to add in Fearless Liberator too. Alright. Just tweaking things a little bit. We'll see if it actually makes a difference. I've been playing this deck a lot recently. It's kind of become one of my favorite ones. It's a spicy meatball. Spicy, delicious. I'll be trying to check the chat more often as well. So if you're sitting here watching me, just hang out for a little bit. I'll just relax. I got you. Okay. I might not respond right away. I should probably have the. You know what? No excuse. I can have Twitch open on my phone. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, I was making some spicy memes on Reddit, and it's actually getting a lot of upvotes. I'm also on Reddit too, but I'm not going to tell you my Reddit handle because no one does that. Alright, this is a good start. I can play Magda. I'll put Goldvein Pick on it if he doesn't block doing mana getting with it. And then we'll do this. Please don't burn him out. Alright. Alright, if he puts a creature out, then I'll pretend like I don't have anything and use Inordinate Rage. Yeah, he's tapped out. So I'm going to do Goldvein Pick. There we go. And I'll make 2 treasure tokens. Wahaha. Oh man, I am just doing good now. I'm doing good stuff now. Alright, so he has this here. He's gonna pretend to use it as a blocker, but then this is an instant. I'll play this onto it when he declares blockers, and then we'll do golden stuff. I'm not gonna do anything yet because I'll do Inordinate Rage. I'll wait till we see if he blocks with it. And then we'll see if he's gonna block. Oh no, it goes to damage. Okay. Okay. End turn, alright. Hey man, sweet. Oakley dokily, artichokely. Alright, oh, this is a pain in the butt. Well, the good thing is I can always fly over him now, so that's fine. No blocks. I don't care. Go for it. Live your life. Oh, I forgot about that. Whoops. Yeah. Dumb. Dumb. That's fine, though. I'll put this out. And then I'll do... Alright, so I'll do this. And I'll do some other stuff here. I'm gonna bring out a dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a dragon, Yug! Alright, Terror of the Peaks has gotta come out. I wanna see if he's gonna try to use... Okay. Oakley dokily. Let's do this. Alright, that thing's indestructible, which is annoying. I have to be careful because he does have... Magda doesn't have that much health, if that makes sense. So. Alright. Ooh. Okay. That's gross. That thing's nasty. I'm gonna do it on this just so I can block Brokos. you know? Okay. Okay, that's annoying. That's upsetting. Alright, and then I'll do next combat. I'm gonna have Gadrick be just a blocker. Okay? Okie dokie. I should attach Goldvein pick to Terra. Yeah. Whatever. Whatever. Alright. Gadrick, you're about to die though. Unfortunately. Alright, it does 2 damage. You're gonna do it over here, actually. And then Goldvein Pick is going to get attached to this. You are gonna go, and we will sacrifice that. And then let's make something big, okay? Let's get some damage. I think I actually win this one. And this is like the perfect way to win with this, too. Alright, 5. 6. I want to do something that's a lot of toughness. 7. Okay, it looks like I'm doing 7 damage to it. Alright, good game, friend. Alright, in classic red faction, just go and throw everything at them, and then do 6 damage. Alright. That was like the quintessential, like, is the perfect red deck play. Just get mad, throw a bunch of things at him really fast. And he had a really good deck. Like, Brokos was doing work. A 6/6 with Indestructible and Trample that has an extra effect when it dealt. Yeah, that was tough. But, like, it's when you're doing so many other things at one time, like, you can just kind of sometimes overwhelm your opponent, which is awesome. Alright, chat check time. Everyone good? I still have my one viewer, I don't know who it is every day. Like, my wife told me, she was like, at first I thought it was my wife. And she was like, no, it's not me. So, whoever you are, know that, like, I appreciate you. You're great. Feel free to say hi. But, sweet, it makes me very happy. I appreciate it. Let me know how you think about the audio quality, too, because, I worked on actually getting a better mic. I had an issue before where it didn't sound that great, but I think now it's sounding much better. Oh, that's fun. Alright, so let's play... I will play one more red deck, and then I'll start playing things that have red in it. And we'll go from here. Okay? Alright, I'm checking my phone to put Twitch on my phone. I said I was going to do that before, but then I just got distracted and forgot. So give me a second. Alright. Ooh. Alright, so I have my chat pulled up in front of me now. It's on my phone. So now I should be good just to do this. Alright. Ooh, and they haven't put new card that 2 cards I've added. Okay. Okie dokie. guy played Magda too. I'm gonna say no blocks. That was silly of me. He's actually doing a better job than me right now. I should have played 7 dwarves first, just like him. Playing another 7 dwarves. Okay. Okay. Let's see what he's gonna do here. Who does he attach it to? Oh, he's gonna wait till he declares block. Okay. Oh no, he doesn't. Okay. I'm kind of honestly thinking that I won't. Okay. Well, that's. No blocks. Okay, this is the bad version. When I don't win. Alright. Alright, Torbran, time to do some work. Okay, Torbran. Get rid of one of the 7 dwarves. I'm definitely losing now, though. Ooh. Okay. Alright, guys. Ouchies. Ouchie wowies. He's gonna have a shock. Dragon's approach 3 times in a row. Dang it. So that was like the lower end of how this deck performs. Oh gosh, that was rough. That did not look good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh good golly geez. You know what? We gotta try another type of red. Something that has red in it. Has a lot of red. Okay, I think I have to go with. I haven't had much luck with that deck yet, at least recently though. You know what? Just gonna try it. We'll do red. Keep it red. That's what I like to see. Alright, so this is actually a pretty good draw for this. This one has red in it. Basically what it is anytime I play a dog, I make a cat. Anytime I play a cat, I make a dog. Spend 3 mana, and my commander does damage equal to the number of dogs, and I gain life equal to the number of cats. And I already made a mistake. I should have played Charm Straight first. Whoops. Won't make that mistake again. See, this is something. I feel like Dina is a slightly worse version than Vito, Thorn of Duskgrows, because like each time you gain life, opponent loses 1 life. With Vito, it's opponent loses life equal to the number of life you've gained. No blocks. Yeah, I'd rather have that thing. Alright. I need to draw that green source of mana. Give me the green. Give me the green mana. Give it to me. Please. Please, give me a forest. A forest, please. Okay. Felidar retreats. Solid. And then next turn I will play Red and Siri. And we will start to go off. We will start to build our shenanigans. Ren and Siri, then Maskwood Nexus, then whatever I want to play. Assuming he doesn't have any. Oh, he's in black though, so he might have like removal, which will suck. I think I run Arachniform in my deck too. If I remember when I made this one, if I put Arachniform in there. Yeah, I'd rather have the cat, to be honest. Okay, let's see. I'll do good old-fashioned mountain. What do you say? What do you say, mountain? Alright, no attacks. And then I will play next turn Maskwood Nexus. Ha ha ha. Start doing shenanigans with this. The only thing is, yeah, crap. I just kind of delay everything by like a turn, you know? You put me one turn back. That's annoying. Don't do that. Don't like it. Okay, that's gonna be an annoying, repeatable effect for you, so. Okay. Cool. No blocks. Okay. Any responses? I love the animation that comes up for it too. It's like, oh, this beautiful, like, this little collar comes on, and it's cute and adorable, and I like it, and it's my favorite. Alright, so 1, 2. I have enough to actually play Maskwood Nexus and then play Mask Vandal. Or, if I pull mana on the next turn, I can play Territorial Scythe Cat. I'll play Mask Nextwood. Okay. So, my plan. Just do what you're gonna do, man. I don't think you can kill me on one turn, so do what you gotta get done. Okay, man, have fun. Enjoy. But, regardless, Maskwood Nexus is getting played this turn. If I draw mana, it's going to be Territorial Scythe Cat. If I don't, it's going to be Max Vandal. And then I'll start getting crazy with these things, too. But we'll see. I'm not actually that far behind. I look like, oh man, you're almost at half your life in the beginning. It's fine. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even block that if he did it. Okay, so it's going to be Maskwood Nexus. And then it'll be Mask Vandal. Because Mask Vandal is essentially playing a cat and a dog, so I get 2 triggers on that. Oh, and I get to do that to it? Oh my goodness, everything's coming at me. So I'll actually start blowing up his things, too. Because right now I have 3 dogs, so I could really kill his commander next turn if I want to. I think I'm going to, because that'll be fun. Or do I want to blow up the Tavern Swindler? Just because that repeatable effect I can do every turn. Ugh. I don't know, we'll see. Once again, this is one of those times where I like, you can just do direct damage to me, I don't care. Just have fun, enjoy. But now anything I play, it's going to create that effect twice. Oh god, are you going to do anything like me? Okay.
The essence of life is in... sorry, you don't make grade.
Okay, that's annoying. That's really annoying. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Ugh. Why would you do that? Hey, get ready, because I'm going to be throwing everything I have at you. You can bounce off that if you want. I don't care. Please don't have, like, Alchemist Skiff or something. Okay. Okay, friend. Pal. Amigo. I'll do Territorial Sites, Cat, and then I'll play Animal Sanctuary. Do I want to... I'm actually going to do this. And you will go this way. You will go this way. And you will go this way. No matter what, I'll do enough damage to get Professor Onyx out of here. That goober. Get out of here, Professor Onyx. Be gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 8 mana to replay my commander. Gosh, he's in black though, so he keeps killing it. It's awful. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It's absolutely poopy. Okay, Demon of Loathing at this point. Yep, that's about what I'd expect. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one to get. Ah, you just hit yourself for 2 damage. You can sacrifice yourself there. And I think I'm in a lot of trouble, guys. I think I pretty much lost. Ugh. Alright, so I'm just going to attack with everything. And then hopefully I can kill his... It's not going to matter. It really won't. Come on, try to block something. Okay. Dude, great. That's the best I could have done. I still probably gonna lose, I think. Yeah, I'll still lose, but guess what? I'll say that I at least get to kill your demon. Yeah! Get some, demon! I threw a cat at you. What do you think of that? Get ready. Get ready, you silly demon. Yeah, now I definitely lose. Good game. Alright. So, I think that was the best I could do as far as a deep dive into red. I played my Magda deck. Now I think for the last one, I think I'm just going to do something fun. I think we're going to do this exact opposite. And we'll go blue. This will be a little spice, I think, for the next one I play. The next one of these I do. Okay. Okie dokie, artichokes. Man, it's like... That lamp behind me is really, It's really... It's like a perfect stream of light, like, right over my head. I have to, like, hold my head right here exactly. It's like, don't move. Not one bit. You stay still. Freaking. Alright. Okay. I like this one better. Please, that'd be so fun because I can water knot him. Hehehehe. I get to do what blue decks do. Oh, and he has to tap it to activate his commander? Oh, shucks. That's a bummer. Oh, no. Let's try to... Sky scanner. There we go. Oh, that's so satisfying to water knot that guy. It's like it's gonna lock down your entire deck. Alright, this is a strategy for now. This is just good fun now. Running a deck with only Dragon's Breath. I honest to God think that's what he's doing. Okay. Interesting that you chose Dragon's Breath that way. It'd be a shame if someone were to send him backwards. Because you don't have enough mana to, I think, actually play him. So I want to start doing this, so I can actually fill up my hand more. Because I want Sir Eleanor to start getting more powerful, because right now I'm a 3-4, but I want to draw a lot of cards. Anytime he plays, yeah, play another dragon for a lot of money. Like, I'll just send him back. Time to attack. And there we go. Honestly, the fact that I was able to tap down his commander was, like, pretty gross. His whole commander, like, revolved around tapping it, and I was just like, no, it stays tapped. It does not untap on a turn its untapped step. But okay. Oakley dokley. Oh my gosh, I kind of still want to... Oh, you know what? Let's open packs right now. I got 3 packs to open. And you know what? Let's get 3 more, because I have the gold to do it. 1. 2. And 3. Now let's open some packs. Roll in denial. That's a solid blue card for each. Yeah. Ability your opponent's control counter unless it's controller. Alright. Ooh, that looks fun. Instant and sorcery spells I have a lifelink. Wow. Okay. That's rad. That's actually so rad. Okay. Witherbloom Apprentice. Alright. Okay. Fair enough. Sure. Well, I love the artwork for this card. It feels like just so rad. Look at this, I'm like, that's the coolest thing. Alright, less than 1 card. Demon Defiance. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I have enough common wild cards, to be honest. Alright, let's see what the nice card they have gave. Ooh, mythic rare wild card. Solid. It's total protection color. Cool. Cool, cool. I love the artwork for Village Rites. I'll show it to you. We'll do a tour of some of my favorite some of my favorite cards. The Bloom Command. Okie dokie. Solid. Academic Dispute. Interesting. Man, this thing looks so gross. Ugh, that's the grossest looking sloth I think I've ever seen. It makes me sick. Ooh. Oh wow. Okay. That's a cool card. That's gonna get included in my in my deck. Ooh, Wormhole Serpent. That thing looks cool too. Introduction to Annihilation. Okay. Alright, so that was some of the packs. So let's look at, I'll show you some of the, my favorite art of some of my favorite cards. Okay? Alright, so we'll just go into a random deck. So that was the new one from like the, actually, you know what? So this is the artwork that's my favorite. I love like the creepy like townsfolk, like all with like the glowing red eyes, and like the hands of the person be like, oh no. This one looks I like this one too. I just like this one a little more just because like this creepiness that it implies. Like the whole town coming together to like murder somebody. Ugh, gross. Alright. Let me show you another little gross friend. Oh, hold on. I gotta find him. Where's Hobble Fiend at? Oh, he's red. Okay, well... You know what? Oh my goodness. It's a deck I don't use. Okay, delete that. I'm an absolute mad person. I don't name any of my decks, and I probably should. Look at that, friend. He's like, give me them toes. He's a spooky little friend, though. He gets trampled, too, which is cool. I feel like it would make a lot more sense if he had something like taking haste away from an opponent or something like that. But I like it. The artwork is just really gross. Alright. Black, red. There's another card. I can't think of its name. It's like a little... I want to say he's in black and red. But he's got like a... He's like eating a little fairy. God, I can't think of his name right now. I like the artwork for that. That's rad. That's radical. Oh, look at that gross little imp. He's like farting little black clouds. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. I love the artwork for this card. He's like, ooh, I've got a secret. Interesting. It kind of has a similar effect as Hobble Fiend too, except for he doesn't have trample, and Hobble Fiend I think has trample, which makes it like, okay, Hobble Fiend's just a better card then. There's my Sanctum of the Stone Fangs. Love it. Okay. A lot of just regular spooky things. Here it is, Infernal Pet. Oh my goodness, how are you, Infernal Pet? He's like this gross little, like, he's not even gross, he's like this little, like, cat devil. And he's like eating a fairy. I'm just realizing it for the first time, but this is the first time I'm looking at this. And normally the cards just wave back and forth. Like, I was like, oh, it's just like a little effect that makes it move around. Is this one animated that the fairy's wings are flapping? Or is that just like my mind playing tricks on me? Wizards of the Coast, please send me an email. Tell me what's going on here. Because that's what that looks like to me. Like, yeah, the whole thing's moving in a circle too. But that fairy looks like its wings are flapping. This is just a classic. I love the artwork for this one. There's so many different types of murder cards. But I love this one. This one looks like a Renaissance painting. Like, ugh. Freaking rad. Freaking rad, dude. This is the same card, but just different artwork on it. Ew. Alright, I'm just looking at artwork. Silver Smoke Ghoul just looks classic. That just looks rad. He's got like a silver sword sticking out of him. Alright, since I feel like this is supposed to be about red, let's just look just at red, okay? We'll see if we see anything cool that we think is cool as far as artwork goes. Any of the new artwork, like where it's like this, I think that looks so cool. Escape velocity is really fun. He's like this little guy that's like running up this pillar as fast as he can, but he's going so fast. I love the motion on his face, how like the air is like pushing his cheeks back. Like the amount of detail in some of these cards is so impressive when you think of how small the medium is and how like you can still read all of these things, you know? Like the medium, like the actual artwork for the card where it's supposed to be enjoyed is like this big, like an inch by like maybe an inch, but yet they still are able to include so many like little details on it sometimes. I love that. It's like they know that any one of their cards can be made into a poster at like any time. It's a good old-fashioned shock. This is my favorite shock as far as what things look like. Oh, that's a cool version of shock though. I like that one better. Ah. Cinderclasm. That's cool. That'd be another great card to hose. Anything with Scoot Swarm. Like, get that out of here. Fling is a great way if you want to do like guaranteed damage to your opponent, and it makes like if you're able to make like one creature huge, like 17/17, but they got like trump blockers and can't get around it, you just fling it at them. It's like you sacrifice a creature, and it deals damage to any creature or target equal to its power. So there we go. There's my boy Hobble Fiend. He's getting them toes. All right. I don't know which artwork I like better. So this is the original one. This is the one I have. Kind of like that. Honestly, I kind of like this one a little better. I like the white hair mohawk. Roiling Vortex, that's cool. Oh, that's a great way to hose lifelink decks. Cancel. No, I know there's nothing in it. Seven Dwarves being a play on Cinderella. That came out without, what was the, oh gosh, I can't think of the set's name, and it's gonna bother me, but it was a whole thing based on fairy tales. Why can't I think of it? Oh, I can't think of it, and that's gonna kill me. Oh well, it'll come to me later. Some more burn spells, or not burn spell. Target creature gets +3/+7. Okay. There's a good card. That's where you can like really trick somebody. You're like, oh, there's some burn spells. Oh gosh, I love. That's cool. So let's take a closer look at this card. Okay, so the artwork, what I really enjoy about this one is you can tell it's got like a really like kind of skin-filled head, and you can see the lightning bolt going through the skin, like it's lighting up the thin piece of skin. Like, you know how, I'll show you an example. You know how if I do this, you can still see like the orange part on my finger, you can see the light come through. It's like you can see the same part on the actual card here. Like the actual like light behind the skin, and that's what I think is rad with that card. I like that. It's a solid card too. Deals 4 damage for 2 mana. That's good. Bone Crusher Giant is up. That's solid. Bone Crusher Giant is just good old-fashioned stuff. I like the artwork for that. I don't know. I don't know if I like the art. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I think I like the artwork for this better, but I think I would like the border for that one better. I mean, of course, I'd like the border for that one better because like that's what like the fancy border is. But this one has much more of like a little kid's storybook vibe, and this one looks like that's gruesome. That guy's about to get real hurt, real bad. That giant's like, get stomped, boy. And that's what it does. It's for... So for 2 mana, you can do 2 damage to a creature or target, and then when you play it, So you can play it later as the actual creature. So whenever Bone Crusher Giant becomes a target of a spell, Bone Crusher Giant does 2 damage to that spell's controller. So it's just another way to get more damage around. Whoops. I didn't mean to craft another one. Oh, that's another good one. That's a good one to deal once again with Scute Swarm again. Ooh, the best way to deal with Scute Swarm though. Hold on, let me show this to you in a second. Relic Robbers. Awesome. You guys want to deal with Scute Swarm? You guys have issues with... Okay, I've talked about... I realize I'm talking a lot about Scute Swarm without actually saying what it is. Scute Swarm is a card that says... Oh, it's in black, that's why. Scute Swarm is a card that says whenever... It's a 1/1 insect. It says whenever you place a land, create a 1/1 insect token. Then once you have 6 or more lands, you create a copy of Scute Swarm. And so what you end up doing is after you have 6 lands and you've played Scute Swarm, now you've had 2 Scute Swarms. Now you have 4 Scute Swarms. Now there's 16 Scute Swarms. Now there's 16 times, now there's 32 Scute Swarms. Now there's 64 Scute Swarms. Now there's, and so you see how like there gets to be an astronomical amount of them. And plus it's in green, so you're ramping super quickly. So this can happen like, you know, turn 4, people start making Scute Swarms. And like by, you don't deal with it. By like turn 6, they ramp a couple more times. You have like, 16 Scute Swarms on the board. That's like, you don't, unless you have a board wipe, you're going to lose, But, when you have this bad boy, when the Massacre Worm enters the battlefield, creatures your opponents control get -2/-2 until end of turn. Okay, so that wipes out all of the Scute Swarms. That's the first part of this. Whenever a creature your opponent controlled dies, that player loses 2 life. Oh, you had those 64 Scute Swarms? Okay, you're about to take 128 damage, boy. Massacre Worm. So, that's just a fun thing that you can do and mess with that. Yeah, anyway, there's like a whole lot of really cool stuff out there, guys. I think that's probably where I'm going to end the stream for today. So I just wanted to say, thank you for hanging out with me. Hey, my one viewer, I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you. You're a good guy. Appreciate it. If you are watching this on YouTube, because I'm streaming there too, feel free to like and subscribe. I mean, that sounds dumb. You know what? I'm not your boss. Don't do whatever you want to do.